Hello, welcome back to Paul's Stuff. This is my space on YouTube where I get to talk about all the things I love. Lots of Star Wars, lots of lightsabers, and we're currently I'm doing a series of videos on my Black Series collection, and as I get new figures I'm doing videos on individual figures, and this is one of those. So today we're going to be looking at Migs Mayfield from the first season of The Mandalorian. This is a character we first meet during the prison breakout episode of season 1 of The Mandalorian. He's a mercenary, he's an ex-Imperial sharpshooter, and he comes absolutely festooned with blasters. So we'll be seeing that as we open this up. There's a little bit of the packaging on the back, giving you a little bit of a breakdown on Migs Mayfield. So that's his packaging. As you know, I open all my figures, so we will break into this packaging and we will see what this figure looks like. Forgotten my knife today, so there we go. Normal Black Series packaging, or the old Black Series packaging. This figure came out before the plastic free packaging came in, which is now going away again. So here we have the figure in his packaging. As you can see, it comes with 4 identical blasters and a backpack with a blaster on it. So quite a few accessories for a single figure in this one. So let's get Migs out of his packaging and see how the figure is. So this is Migs Mayfield himself. Just going to adjust the camera so that we can see more of him. Nice figure. Not an overly detailed costume, but there is some detail in there, some nice texturing on the front of that sweater. Although it doesn't go round to the back, I'm not sure if that's accurate to what we see on screen. This lovely gun harness with some nice paintwork on it, but other than that, not a lot of paintwork. There are several colours on there. It's moulded in like a mid-brown, and then has a lighter brown paint on top, and the buckle's picked out in metallic paints, a couple of different metallic paints. Nice head sculpt here. Good likeness to the actor Bill Burr. Plays Migs in the series. Seems to stand okay. Articulation wise, we have the newer articulation, so we have good elbow articulation past 90 degrees. He has butterfly joints in the shoulders. The shoulders rotate all the way round. The head has head has plenty of movement, has the dumbbell joint at the top and the ball joint at the bottom of the neck. Gives lots of good movement. He has vertical hinges on both hands, which is really nice for dual blaster wielding character. There is an abs. There is a chest joint, which is nicely hidden by the straps on the gun rig. He also has a joint at the abs, but that's really quite. I know he doesn't have a joint at the abs. He just has the chest joint. So there's no ab crunch at all on this figure, from what I can see anyway. No, that doesn't look like it's moving unless it's stuck. And I'm not going to push it because, yeah, new figure and all that. Or new to me anyway. Hips, pretty good hip joints. We've got thigh swivels. We've got knee swivels and the new single jointed knees with the covered joints, which are nice. There's no boot swivel, and then we have a forward facing pin and a rocker for the feet. So pretty standard new figure articulation from Hasbro, which is really nice, a lot more than we've had with previous figures. Let's have a look at these blasters. So there are 4 little blasters like this. If we can get that to focus in on these. There we go. So you get 4 blasters like this, a little bit of paint on the handle of each one, some brown paint. And he does have 4 holsters to hold those. I will pop 2 in his chest holsters like that. They're a great looking figure. I like this figure. Not one that I was immediately drawn to, but I've decided to pick him up anyway. So normal kind of slide and twist on the hands for the blasters. Got one more of those blasters to put in his other hand, which very nicely has a trigger finger as well. Hasbro have actually thought about this figure being able to dual wield blasters, so he can hold 2 of his blasters quite nicely. And then we have his backpack, which again has the blaster on an arm that comes over his shoulder. So we'll pop this in his back. It's a slot that goes through the strap at the back, and we have to push the backpack through the strap and into a hole in the back as well. It sits there quite nicely, and then we can bring this blaster up and there we have Migs Mayfield from season 1 of The Mandalorian. Great looking figure. Pretty basic, but one of those sort of iconic characters, let's say, as played by Bill Burr. Returned, of course, for season 2 of The Mandalorian in a different costume. But this is his season 1 appearance from the prison transport ship Prison Break. So that's everything with this figure. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like and hit that thumbs up button. If you like the content, then please consider subscribing to the channel. We're very close on time of filming to 500 members, 500 subscribers, which is amazing. So if you do like this sort of content and you appreciate what I'm doing with the channel, then please do subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, that will tell you when I'm putting up new videos. But for now, that's everything for today. That just leaves me to say cheerio, everyone.